Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. This is the second portion of the Naad sound resonance videos. And this one is the actual meditation, so this one will be a little bit shorter. And this is more just like meditation guidance. You can take these pointers into your own meditation. You can kind of sit and do one now if you want as I speak, but also just try to remember these pointers as you go into your own silent meditation so that you don't have my voice distracting you from what you're doing. So this is kind of just some instruction for you to absorb right now. So before you sit to listen to Naad sound, I recommend that you do an asana pranayama session, a exercise and breathing session, just a short one, just to move oxygen through your system and to flush out some of the heavy gases. And after that, find a private, quiet, out-of-the-way location providing good ventilation. The meditation place should be indoors if possible, away from even natural distractions such as birds chirping or road noise. It is important, especially as a beginner, that you find a very quiet environment, as silence is the easiest place to hear Naad. Center in the middle of your head, aware of yourself as the core self, with the mind surrounding you. There should be independent awareness, no mind chatter. No thoughts. If you have learned breath infusion, like I said, practice 3 vigorous rounds of pranayama, rapid breathing, studying the infusion of oxygen, extraction of carbon dioxide into and out of the system. Detailed instructions of this special breathing technique can be found in my class manual, Kundalini Yoga Home Practice. Sitting upright in your comfortable preferred meditation posture, settle the body. Release resistances within it. Settle your mind. Allow the frontal brain to relax. There should be no thoughts. Discourage the generation of ideas. The body feels feather light. The heart is feather light. Release anything within it. The inside of the head is feather light. If you have a chime, singing bowl, gong, or other tonal device, use it at this time. You can also om vocally if you have no device, or if you just prefer to om vocally. I'll om with you. Inhale. Again. Listen intently to the sound. Let it penetrate your ears. Let it move around inside your head space. As the device becomes louder or the om becomes louder, keep the ears non-resistant to the sound. No resistance in the head. Hearing the ring of your instrument. As you listen to the meditation tool, sense out the simultaneous ringing sound within the headspace. This is Naad sound resonance. The instrument can cause us to become aware of it. Keep listening. Hear the sounds from the location of the core self. Use the instrument for as long as you're comfortable, or as long as it takes to cause the core self to become aware of Naad. As the sound of the tonal instrument begins to fade away, keep listening. Link your observing consciousness to the remaining ringing within your head. Listen intently. Allow the sound to continue growing. If it begins to increase, let it. Stay non-resistant. Explore the sound you may hear. The mind will attempt to bring core self-consciousness back into its own interests. The core self should pull itself out of the mental atmosphere when this happens and return to listening. An exercise tip if you're having trouble. If you're having trouble detecting Naad, don't be discouraged. It isn't a sound we are used to hearing, much less valuing. A silent environment helps immensely. Find a place of little to absolutely no sound. Listen to the silence. Listen to the silence. The silence itself has a sound. Try to detect it. Sense it out as a sort of open channel or frequency. Regard the silence as a medium. Listen to the silence. See what you hear. If this helps you detect Naad sound, take encouragement, even if it still feels unnatural. Link to this silence each time you come into meditation in order to find Naad. Once you are confident that you are hearing Naad, spend time with it in your meditations. Sense out your relationship with it. Allow its power to upgrade your physio's subtle vibration by filling the entire mind container that is your subtle body and all of its parts with spiritual sound. Once you meditate with Naad for some time, you may find that your relationship with it has evolved. Through practice and dedication, consistency and trust, one climbs to new levels of unfolding the spiritual destiny and identity. Thanks for listening. I'll see you next time. Enjoy listening to Naad sound. It's a good friend in our spiritual journey.